hello there. I'm Wizwar100, and welcome to the section of reviews where I review the Let's Play games that I Let's Played on my channel, Wiz Hitman. Now, originally I was supposed to do a Halloween Let's Play review, but I didn't make it in time for Halloween, and so that's going to be pushed back to next Halloween, but I can still edit it in preparation for next Halloween, so expect to see that. But back to now. If you've been watching my channel, you know I participated in an event called 16-Bit Winter, hosted by Zero Master. Even though I'm the one playing the games. But yes, what I decided to do for 16-Bit Winter is to play 3 games that are either winter-based or has snow in it, which is where this review comes in, because it's a special occasion. And what are the 3 games, you may ask, for those who didn't watch? Yogi Bear, Days Before Christmas, and Porky Pig's Haunted Holidays. Now, I have reviewed Porky Pig's Haunted Holidays before, which makes it kind of pointless to talk about again, considering I would really urge you to go watch the video on my website, lazyworkscreation.web.com, for the full review on that. But even though I said it's full review, there's still a few things I want to talk about in this game, and the version that I was playing in my Let's Play channel isn't exactly the same version, so let's talk about it and get that out of the way now, shall we? Just to be brief about the game, Porky Pig's Haunted Holidays isn't really about his holidays being haunted. In fact, most of the game takes place inside his dreams. So shouldn't this be called Holiday Nightmares? The game is a side-scrolling platformer where there are 6 levels you go through with a boss at the end of each level that you have to fight. It has really nice cartoon graphics and really good music. This leads me to the version that I played, which has horrible music renditions. Apparently, there's a version of Haunted Holidays called the Sunsoft version, which was distributed by Sunsoft. I, on the other hand, am fortunate enough to get the acclaimed version with the better music. The music in the Sunsoft version is just terrible. Just listen to this shrap. Except the last level music, which was the only good rendition in this game, actually. Okay, so maybe not all of them were bad. I mean, it is just my opinion after all, and in my opinion, the acclaimed one had better music, because it wasn't as messy. That's kind of it, and I didn't talk about how changing the difficulty affects the game. If you play on hard, the enemy behaviors are slightly changed, most of which involves them, from what I noticed, to be shooting projectile objects at you. It's kind of intact. Unlike in normal difficulty and below, they just move back and forth, and you're also not limited to only 3 hearts. Yep, that's Porky Pig. A game that's at least worth a playthrough, and it can be challenging sometimes. Next, let's go with Days Before Christmas.
Ho ho, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Days Before Christmas.
Days Before Christmas. Now, the only reason I ever played it, aside from it being a winter game, is that it was also Let's Played by Ultra J-Man, and then YouTube took down his account, which really blows the candles out. Moving past that, I decided to Let's Play this game, and what do I think of it? Well, It's a very harmless game. It's a side-scrolling platformer. I just realized all the games I'm going to be talking about are all side-scrolling platformers. Huh. Starring Santa Claus as the devil. No, not really. It's Santa Claus stealing. I mean, getting presents from the enemies you find in the game and giving it to other children on his good list. Now, if you're on Santa's naughty list, he turns you into a present for other kids to toy with, while dealing with people who want to get in his way, such as Frosty the Snowman and all these other bosses you fight that I don't know who they are. Wait, Santa fights? How? By blasting you with magic poop, and if you want to make him real angry, give him some coffee and he goes Jason Voorhees on you. But he won't be able to pick up presents in this form, being an angry old man that'll whack anyone in the face with his sack. The presents you collect are to throw into people's chimney during the Santa sleigh. Thankfully, it's not that Santa sleigh. Once again, don't mess with Santa Claus or he'll end your ass with his magic sack of poof. The level design in Days Before Christmas isn't bad, nor is the platforming, despite moments of frustration. The music is nice and cheerful, and overall it's a harmless game. Now, I wouldn't tell you to go get the game, but nothing bad will happen if you get it. Right? Yogi Bear. Remember that cartoon by Hanna-Barbera? Not really for me, but I did see it later on in life, and I liked it. It was about a bear who, along with his pal Boo Boo, comes up with a scheme to steal picnic baskets to eat while the park ranger tries to stop him. Believe it or not, I liked the show so much when I was younger that I made a prototype side-scrolling platformer game idea on paper where you try to get as many baskets as possible and avoid the park ranger from catching you, and having Boo Boo as the second player. I made it because there is no way there is going to be a video game about Yogi Bear, like, come on! But there was, and you know what I did when I heard about it? Absolutely nothing! Well, okay, I went online to take a look at the game and played it for a bit. It was an okay game. At first. Fudge! But then I let's played it fully and it became unbearable.
Here comes Yogi!
Ah, watch out for the kid! So what game is Yogi Bear? Well, it's a side-scrolling platformer. The most boring, barely enjoyable, and the most bare-bones platformer I have ever played. It really is unbelievable with a lack of good variety and design choices in this game. Pancakes! So what's the plot to Yogi Bear? The game doesn't tell you, until you beat it. How's that for game design? You want to know why Yogi Bear is going through all this crap from the forest to the caves to the streams and the construction sites now, do you? Well, screw you, because if you were smarter than the average bear, you would have beaten this game to find out first. And I did! Apparently Yogi's goal is to reach the construction site to stop the construction that's going to destroy Jellystone Park. And that's pretty much the plot, and you know what? It doesn't sound too bad in the context of Yogi Bear. But I gotta say, if the construction is going to destroy Jellystone Park, why are all the forest animals trying to stop you from saving the park? You got the Energizer Bunny, the stupid feathered bird fuggers, the fishes I hate, and the worst enemies that make me want to say mean things and murder them fucking gophers.
Oh my god, why? Fucking gophers!
I don't know why, I just have a huge problem running into them, and look at their stupid little asshole faces. Don't you just want to crush their stupid little skulls and stomp all over them? Hey, don't go pedophile on me, because I'm trying to save a fudging forest, and those stupid little fuggers keep getting in my way, those stupid fucking gophers! Anyways, going back to the game, it kind of feels like a Sonic game if it was the most bled thing you've ever played. And worse. Yogi runs pretty fast, and also he slip slides too, which doesn't help when I try to land on platforms, and the screen is just not big enough to see what's up ahead without slowing down to not fall into pits. Oh, what the fudging, what the fudge! The goal of the game is to reach the end of the level without turning the cake into a lie, which is Yogi's health bar, which is kind of odd. Aside from that, there's not much to do. You can jump on picnic baskets, walk past objects to activate them, or collect fudging clocks. What the fuck? Are we playing Back to the Future now? Fortunately, the game is bland enough to not have a time limit. But yeah, collecting all those does nothing but add to your score, which also does nothing like giving extra lives or continues. Oh yeah, if you fudging lose all your lives in this game, Yogi Bear gives up and it's game over. There are no continues in this game, which makes it surprisingly difficult for the most boring game I've ever played.
Oh, fuck you.
Like, come on, even Ghosts and Goblins has continues, and I despise that game for Arthur controlling like a log of fecal matter.
So I cheated to beat this game, and I bear no guilt in doing so.
Oh, by the way, the music sucks. It's the most boring and lifeless thing I've ever heard. Are there ways to get extra lives? Not that I found! You might think the bonus stages you enter through the bed might give you lives being a bonus stage and making sense, but no. All you do is collect pieces of a clock. I have no clue what it does or who has a hand in that, but apparently from what I've been told and seen, nothing really happens when you collect all the clocks.
Wow. I gotta hand it to you, game. What a waste of time!
If you slip up in one bonus level in a section, then there's no point in the other bonus stages because when you reach a new section, you have to collect all the pieces all over again. You do get your health back when entering the bonus stages, which I just enter the bonus stage and kill myself immediately to exit. You don't lose lives, but depending on where you find it, it can be helpful or useless since they'll place the bonus stages at the end of the level sometimes. There's very little variety in the game. I mean, there's a minecart segment, which if you're hoping for Donkey Kong Country minecarts, then go play that instead. There is also a swimming level, which is just a watered-down version of every other swimming level, like Mario, and the construction level, which has nothing but horrible fudging foreground objects that obstruct your vision. WTF is this?
Hi, welcome to WTF, Which to Find, and in this episode, we talk about which games to not look for your winter gaming experience. This is one of them.
Jeez, who made this game? It's like they barely even cared about how it's designed, and if this game is made by bears, this is why you don't feed the damn bears, or they make asshole games like this using the money from selling picnic food to tourists. The game is barely any fun at all, and the ending isn't even satisfying.
Oh, yes! No more! You will be no more! There will be no more! What? Congratulations! Hey, congratulations, you have saved Jellystone Park. By doing what?
Yogi Bear saves the day and Boo Boo makes one appearance to get a slice of cake. That's kind of appropriate. This game gets not one boo, but two boos. What an unbearable piece of fudging crap.
Enough of the bad puns! The bear puns! You're under arrest! Well, what you gonna do when I make them bad?
Bad puns, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I make them bad? They're always on about the bad puns. The audience gives no break. The police don't give it either. You better watch out when you make bad puns. Hey guys, enjoyed the video? Want to see them earlier before it gets on YouTube? Watch it on my site, lazyworkscreation.webs.com, if you aren't already watching there. Be up to date on reviews, videos, join the forums, be a part of LazyWorks Creations, and help support the site and myself, WizWar100. There's also a LazyWorks Creation Facebook page. Be sure to also subscribe to my dedicated Let's Play channel for Let's Play videos, also updates on reviews, and subscribe to enter for a chance to win a video game giveaway when milestones are reached. Don't forget to also visit River City Gamers for contents from other people like me. And this is WizWar100, you're the viewers and I'm the reviewers. And the construction level, which has nothing but horrible fucking...